stream, and I'll be back soon. So if you're here for a feet stream, you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna be the very best. My mom, she told me not to eat the Pokemon. I said, that seems like a good idea. We gotta put it in the theme song because people have been confused about that lately. This is what you wanted, chat, right? This is what you wanted. Our engine runs on mistakes here. Uh-oh. No! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually hurt somebody. Where's she going now? You know? Oh, you moonwalk. You're fast and slippery. I shouldn't say things like that. No, chat, don't, chat. Chat, we talked about this. You're not supposed to give me away so fast. Like, you gotta, like, lead in with, like, oh, she's a great person. Like, she, like, gives to charity and occasionally commits crimes. Like, you gotta, like, soften the blow. My bloodlust cannot be satisfied. What? You know what? I'm on a murder spree. Come on. Kill that man. Step on his head so it looks like an accident. Look, it's better to go to jail than to die at my hands, I would think, right? I was trying to be all cozy and like comfy for this stream today, but yet I default back to my old ways. Fuck the Aristocats. He broke his legs. I broke his legs. But truly, honestly, don't eat the Pokemon. I'm gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I'm a cool kid. Right? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a cowboy person? Pew pew, shoot my guns. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Chat, tell me I'm cool. I'm bald. My dad's a scientist. He kills people. Alpaca chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. I don't think this is good, is it? For the sake of this drawing, I need to know your credit card numbers and the that little 3-digit code. And the expiration date too. Just for the purposes of this drawing though. It's important. You hear how sticky it is? I'm so excited for race. Say you love me or I'll kill you. It got a little weird. I need to speak with your manager. These are not the droids you're looking for. I gotta give him a little razzle dazzle. That's what I give. Let me prepare myself mentally and emotionally and physically. Oh, Dark Souls time, how I hate this game. Oh, you came out of nowhere, I didn't expect to see you here, sir. Oh, Dark Souls time, it's the time of year we hate. I'm rolling around on the ground sometimes because that's the only thing I know how to do. It's a terrible time. This man has got some shield. He's got another friend, and everything is great. My girl wants to bury bodies all the time, bury all the bodies all the time. Doesn't fit quite as well. Bananas and pajamas, they slowly poison you. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Uh-oh. Do you ever just feel like sometimes you just need like a really good think and you just feel like climbing down in like an old abandoned well somewhere where like no one knows you're there and just sitting in like the darkness for like day and night with not really much food and like a very small supply of water just so you can like, you know, really think about things.
In an old abandoned well.
Yeah, you know. It was sincere. It was. I am gonna legitimately miss Clarence after I stab him and let all the air empty out of him and commend his soul into whatever balloon hell exists. Because you know Clarence isn't getting into balloon heaven. Not with the life he's led. No. It's straight to balloon hell for Clarence. Forget this haiku. It's not about that one time with all of the blood dripping from my hands, feeling their body grow cold. It's not about that. Hope it was fun with the Hakuzis. Oh, hey. So there's a guy. Wendigo, see ya. He killed somebody. There wasn't that blood there before, was there? Was there blood there? Uh-oh. I have a lot of sugar coursing through me right now. I feel like I could fight. Too bad to meet. Didn't get there in time. I was close and I was like, oh, not two. I was like, there's not two L's in there. I did want to say, since we got newer people in chat now, I'm curious if anyone has different answers to the question of the day, which was, if you had to live in the last Halloween themed, if you haven't ever seen a Halloween movie or Halloween set movie, TV show, whatever, you can say horror film, scary film, whatever, that you saw, if you had to live in that, do you think you would die, survive, or thrive? I've had varying answers lately. Also, I'm going to try this visual calculus attempt. Actually, let me quick save first. How about that? Because the ones that are like the sure bets where I'm like, oh yeah, definitely we'll get this one.
A crumpled billboard.
Those are the ones that usually I like fail.
Butter. Soaks. Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's a good one, Hippofont. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine was Halloween Town, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. I don't know if I'd be thriving as just a regular human, but I think I'd be okay. I don't think Calabar or whatever his name is would be giving me any trouble.
Like the same tire tracks I saw earlier in front of the whirling rags. You would deny the existence of the horror stuff only to die regretting it, probably, yeah. Yours was a silent place. You'd die because you have a big mouth. It would be tough, like... I watched a Taskmaster episode where they were supposed to make a cocktail, but they weren't allowed to go above like a certain decibel level. And I remember it was like, it wasn't like an extremely high decibel level, but it was like, they weren't able to like, they could barely whisper. Like whispering would like be over, I think it was like, I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway, it was like very, very hard. So it's just like, even if you don't talk, just like moving around, it would probably kill you in that. You'd 100% die. I thought you said that one was like a comedy movie. That's fair. You'd die, yeah, but you'd do it with flair. Alright, so we clearly somebody clearly ramped their car, hit the billboard, ramped it off the roof of this, hit the billboard, and landed over there. Okay. Look at the crater. Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
It's pretty fast. Look at that math. Look at that math. It's a comedy, but of horror tropes. So pretty much everyone dies. Oh, fair enough. Wasn't there another... It wasn't like the Scary Movie. I mean, they were very dumb, if I remember right. But wasn't that like similar idea where it's just like comedy movie of all the horror tropes? True, unless you're the final girl who gets to escape. I never watched any of the like... I kind of wonder now if I went back and watched the movies that were like scary mainstream movies, like Scream, because I never watched Scream. I never watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. I kind of wonder if I went back and watched those now, if they would just be like silly, or if they would be scary. I never wanted to watch them because I don't like scary movies, but now I almost think they might have like an element of kind of like, oh, goofy 90s times. But I don't know. It's more funny than scary. Okay. I don't like gore or anything though too. So that's... Alley Cat Arcade! Oh my gosh, welcome in! Welcome in!
Susie is not dead. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for giving. Regelsis is on it. I assume that was you. Regelsis was smashing that shout out. Thank you. Hang on a sec. Let me greet you all properly. I'm a floating head today. I'm very sorry. Outfit choice was a little bit poor, but welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you. How you doing, Allie? Thank you, Gotch, for the follow as well. I'm gonna get there with the song again. I'm Rusalka, variety streamer. We play a little bit of everything. I'm originally from the US and currently living in Tokyo. So it's early morning for me right now. But thanks for the raid. I hope you're having a good stream today. If you guys don't know Alley Cat Arcade, really, really wholesome, kind streamer. You also seem like you kind of play a bit of everything. I've seen you've been playing a couple like scary games lately, I feel like. 'Tis the season, perhaps. But thanks for follow, Chris Games. But yeah, if you guys don't know Alley Cat, go check her out. She's really fun. Very, very chill. Very like pleasant speaking voice. You can definitely just kind of like, there's been times where I just have you up in the background because you just have a very like chill voice. Unlike mine, that's just like all over the place sometimes. But happy to have you here. Yeah, mostly do RPG like Witcher. I think I remember you were playing like an old school like RPG or JRPG one time when I think when I first watched you. But yeah, everyone's playing scary games right now, right? Except for me. The funny thing is, I had actually planned to play some like scarier games this month because, you know, 'tis the season. But instead, we are just 100% dedicating ourselves to Disco Elysium right now because I promised chat that I would play Disco Elysium and finish it. And so far, chat's been enjoying it. So we're still playing Disco Elysium, which is a very it's a very good game. It's very dialogue heavy. So the writing is top notch. It's very like intellectual kind of like silliness and things like that. It is a very unique game though, yeah. But yeah, we're almost past the first day. But yeah, we're having a good time. But thanks for bringing your crew in here. And if any of you need to go like take a break, get some food, get some water, Allie, I know when I get done streaming, I'm usually like raiding and running because I have somewhere else to be or like I'm starving. So feel free if you need to lurk. 100%, I get it. But otherwise, if you want to hang out and stay, that is welcome too. I'll be streaming for a couple more hours here. So you've seen people play it but haven't tried. Yeah. One day you're gonna actually ban some. Oh man, regardless, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. We were also talking about right before you raided, we had a question of the day. So we were just talking about if you had to live in the last Halloween or like horror scary movie that you've seen, do you think you would die, survive, or thrive? And for me, the last Halloween themed movie I watched, I believe, was Halloween Town, so I think I'd be a-okay. But you would die? What was the last one you saw, Allie? Yeah, we've had everything from people like watching Charlie Brown, Great Pumpkin movie to like to meet Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if anyone's had any like straight out horror films that they like reference. Everyone's had some pretty chill. Demi did think they would die though, so that's oh, Midsummer? Oh no, that counts. Yeah, because I was like, oh, not everyone watches like Halloween stuff, so it's like if it was a horror, that counts too. Midsummer. I don't watch horror movies, so like that's the thing, is like I don't really watch scary movies, so I was pretty sure I was gonna be okay with this question either way. Ooh, Hocus Pocus. I think you'd probably survive Hocus Pocus. You might get stuck in the party with the parents. when they like made them all dance forever. Thanks, Shrill Goblin. I appreciate that. I'm just a floating head today. The white shirt is kind of, I didn't really realize how disembodied I would look, but it's fitting for the season. You just saw you saw Terrifier 3. You'd probably not die, maybe choke that clown out. Yeah, it's like, are you gonna fight? You're too much of a wuss to even watch the Midsummer trailer. Oh my gosh. I don't like scary movies. I don't really enjoy it. You don't remember the last one you saw, Silver? I was gonna say for me it was like between Halloween Town or like Addams Family Value. Those are like the ones I remember most recently in my memory watching, which would be from last year because I haven't watched any this year. Maybe this week I'll finally get to one. But yeah, it's like I think I'd be fine in either scenario. So we're trying to piece together. We found this, like, this is kind of like a mystery game, very vaguely a mystery game. But so we're like piecing together. We found these car tracks, and so long story short, we're trying to like piece together what happened here with our brain. Does Wednesday? Oh yeah, that counts. Yeah, Silver. Do you think it would count, or do you think you'd survive the Wednesday TV show? Why be hating? Thank you. You started a hype train for us. Oh my gosh. Safety guy, you're not sure if you've seen a Halloween scary movie. The last scary movie you watched was Sinister. Oh god, that does sound creepy. Yeah, I just like, they like mess with my brain too much. I don't like the scary stuff. The only like genuine like horror film I think I've watched was Bone Tomahawk. And so like whenever people ask me for like a scary movie recommendation, that's the only one I can recommend because it's the only one I've seen. And it was a good movie. It was genuinely a very good movie. But I will never watch it again because it was too scary. It was more like there were some aspects of it that were very grotesque that I didn't enjoy. I don't like graphic like stuff. So you know the monster's weakness. Yeah, you'll do fine. You'll do fine. Thanks, why be hating? Now I gotta eat a Japanese snack because we had a hype train going, so I gotta grab a Japanese snack of some sort. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. You know what? I've got some. I'm looking at my like snack area. I just knocked over all my snacks. All right, chat, I'll let you guys choose. So for the hype train, anyone who doesn't know, every time I get a hype train, I'll eat a random Japanese snack on stream to celebrate. So these are both ones I've never had before, which I picked up specifically for hype train stuff. Yeah, I live in Japan. Yeah, sorry. I live in Tokyo. So it's like 9 a.m. for me right now. Yeah, what is Sinister about? Slender, you like the scary movies? I didn't know this. You lived in Ishikawa. Oh, nice. You're gonna go Poe, except it's not. We have the tomato and basil shrimp rice crackers. That's one option. And then we have these margarita pizza potato chips. With this man giving his testimony. Oops, this side. He looks like a real. I would trust him. I would trust that man's opinion on pizza potato chips. I don't really know what the it just has them asking him how was the flavor, and it doesn't have his response. Like, it just says like, hey, how's that flavor? And then there's like no response from him. Let's see. It's about a dad who discovers these. Oh, it's about a dad? Okay, I'm in. I'm just kidding. It's about a dad who discovers tapes, videos, and then shenanigans ensue. Okay. The margarita chips, the testimonies. Yeah. I was gonna say the pizza because he looks like he's having fun. Okay, we'll try the pizza. The margarita pizza chips. They look like the chips themselves look like they have like weird sauce on them. I doubt they actually look like that. It's 9 a.m. Time for margarita pizza chip. But thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the follows, the subs, and the raids. Find any tapes lately? Yeah, same. Have you found any suspicious tapes lately? Oh boy. These look... You know, I wasn't expecting that, like, so I just made the comment about, like, the weird spots of what looked to be, like, oily tomato sauce on it. And I was like, I doubt it's gonna look like that. They genuinely do have, like, these weird blobs on them. They smell like... They smell like they're trying to be a pizza. These, I feel like this can go one of two ways. Either I'm gonna really enjoy this, or I'm gonna, like, really not enjoy it. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? You're just in time for margarita pizza chips. There's one in your drawer, but it's pretty sure it's your 7th grade video class. That sounds great. We should have a viewing party of that. Your least favorite thing in Japan was the chips. They do have some, like, crazy chip flavors here. I'm not a big chip person in general. Like, I don't really care for potato chips too frequently. Every now and then I get a craving. But I need another. And that's probably it.
Of all the things you could do, you did that.
I actually really like, there's like these sour plum chips that I actually really like when I crave them. It's just straight tomato. Like, it just tastes like tomato and basil. So it actually is pretty like margarita pizza flavored. Like, it is, it really is just like the tomato is like strong tomato. It's not bad. I could see if I was like, if maybe it wasn't 9 a.m. Maybe that would be okay. I do like Pringles now and then. When I'm traveling, Pringles is like a nice little travel snack. And I do like the kettle. I like, if I'm gonna have potato chips, I like the kettle cook. Like, I like crunchy. I like crunchy, salty, vinegary chips. Like, that's basically like what I don't like, this style where it's like the chips are just very oily and they kind of just like disintegrate and get stuck in your teeth. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, all potato chips do that to an extent, but the crunchy ones feel like they don't do that quite as much. You're pretty sure there's a video of you and your friend fighting over a coat rack that you both thought was our boyfriend and he was clearly cheating. Sammy, I think I need to see this video. I need to see this video, Sammy. Sour cream and onion is a pretty delightful flavor. I actually do have like a special, actually I have two, like, they're Chip Star, so they're like the Japan version of Pringles, but I have two like limited edition flavors right now. I'm saving them for like maybe like a celebration stream or something. But one is supposed to be, I think, like chicken wing flavored. It's from like a particular region of Japan. And the other is, I think it's like shrimp. It's something, I forget, but it's like another like seasonal, limited edition seasonal option. I was like, well, I'll buy it, but concerned, but I'll buy it. Honestly, if you like put some Parmesan with that, maybe not the worst. Maybe not the worst. If you were a huge fan of margarita pizza or like pizza, those are the most pizza flavored, because Japan has a lot of pizza flavored chips. This is like a thing here. Like I said, there are a lot of like pizza chips here. There's a lot of flavored chips here. Like Non02 said, they love their chips. They have a lot of pizza flavored chips. This is the most pizza flavored of, like, this one is the most where I'd like be like, okay, I can see that being actual pizza. The other ones are not really pizza to me. But that one, because it's so tomato basil-y, but it is gross. Yeah, I like the salt and vinegar chips. Crunchy salt and vinegar chips. That's the way to a cardiac arrest, but also my heart. You guys are all making offers here. I'm gonna try to figure out what happened to the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
And look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Regeltus offers $1. Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Lucky.
The salmon butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
$1 Canadian. Ooh. Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
Man. What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Linear. Why the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires
Wendy's
frequently
up.
found on that motor carriage.
Wendy's up the bid.
The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
What is a top? Do I want to know, but like, what is a topping pie? Is that? What is a topping pie? Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Demi, get on that. Figure out how to play that video. Yeah, I was gonna say, actually offering a free emote is a pretty steep offer. Oh, react to every Discord. That's a punishment to me. You just found for all of us, not just you. You just found a video of your hometown on YouTube made by your local historical society via drone. 75% of the video is just cemetery. I mean, that would get me there, Silver. I would be like, heck, that town looks great. Let's go. Yeah, what's a topping pie? Okay, why the Linnea G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
What if you get Mac to say something nice? I think we'd all see through it, though. Oh no, Demeet. Sammy! No. You're better than this, Sammy.
The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long. You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Blink.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Sorry, Kim. I was just, looking at stuff.
Any theories about what happened here?
I know, right, Cylindria? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Sammy, go to your room again. And if you're in your room, go further into your room, Sammy. Think about what you've done. Write a letter, 200 words. And don't give it to Demeet to deliver. I would have to assert dominance over the local ghost. Didn't you meet the local ghost, Silver Podcast? I feel like it wasn't too threatening. Seemed pretty chill. Hey, Gerbit, how's it going? Alright, it looks like someone was in a real hurry. Reckless traffic hooliganism. Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand. I don't really care and it's not really our concern.